In order to earn money to help his family and support his father, this teenager had to leave school alone and go to the city to find a part-time job. Life was so difficult that he had to sleep under someone else's bed. He got sick himself. Hard and prolonged work drained the strength from his already fragile body, leaving it pale and yellow. Through the narrow gap under the bed covered in dust and dirt, the red lion's head was still sitting there looking at him. It was a reminder of his days performing the lion dance with his friends. It took him back when he defeated a series of fierce opponents to get the position of the first Master King. The story begins on the spring day when flowers bloom. It is also the time when the Lion Dance Festival officially takes place. A girl spreads the word about the 6th Lion Dance Games by handing out pamphlets to the villagers. Excitement fills the air as young and old gather in the yard for the annual Spring Festival Lion Dance Competition. Among the crowd is Jiayun, a lion dance enthusiast. Struggling to catch a glimpse due to the public, he wiggles his way to the front row. With a watermelon peel, he fashions a makeshift helmet resembling a lion's head. As rival lions compete before him, Jiayun dances to the drumbeat. Unfortunately, his performance obstructs the view of a skilled lion dance team. His actions prompt the leader to strike Jiayun's head with a bamboo stick, causing the watermelon helmet to split in two. The arrogant leader snatches Jiayun's red wallet and knocks him to the ground. Just as the leader readies for his performance, a mysterious figure wearing a lion head appears. Swiftly, she takes Jiayun's wallet and tosses it atop a wooden tower. Following the game's rules, she challenges him to a competition. Enraged but determined, the leader agrees to the competition. As he dons his fierce black lion head, the crowd begins cheering. The clash starts, with both opponents charging towards the wooden tower. Amid kicks and struggles, they ascend the structure. Both are trying to reach the wallet first. Amid the scuffle, the fireworks attached to the tower ignite. It creates a smoke screen. Taking advantage of the cover, the leader delivers a decisive blow to the girl. It causes her to tumble. Undeterred, she stages a remarkable comeback. Just as the leader is about to seize the wallet, the girl skillfully kicks it with her feet and descends the tower. Making eye contact with the stunned Jiayun, she jumps off the tower and lands gracefully on a wooden pole. In a final move, she kicks the falling wallet to Jiayun and secures her triumph in a performance that leaves everyone in awe. Furious over his defeat, the leader commands his team to catch the person behind the lion head. In a moment of quick thinking, Jiayun offers the girl a ride on his bicycle and swiftly pedals away from the pursuing men. As they zoom through the market, the chase unexpectedly stops when a random passerby intervenes. It stops the pursuers in their tracks. Jiayun steers the bicycle towards a hilltop, successfully dodging their chasers. As they catch their breath, the girl removes her lion head. She expresses her gratitude to Jiayun for his timely assistance. During their conversation, the girl reveals that her name is also Jiayun, the same as the boy. It turns out that the boy was given a girl's name by his parents during his childhood illness, as they believed it would bring him good luck. In gratitude for the ride, the girl presents Jiayun with her lion head. Uncertain of his ability to perform the lion dance, Jiayun hesitates. The girl encourages him, advising him to place his hand on his heart and listen for the roar within. With closed eyes, Jiayun follows her guidance. The girl emphasizes that he shouldn't be a puny cat but a mighty lion. Passing him the 6th Lion Dance Game pamphlet, she reveals her role as the promotional ambassador. Her photograph is gracing the cover. Still unsure, Jiayun questions if he can truly perform the lion dance. With confidence, the girl assures him that he absolutely can. That evening, Jiayun shares dinner with his grandpa before calling his parents. When he was young, they left their village for work in the city. They are still striving to save up for Jiayun's education. Despite their promise to return home this year, Jiayun senses the reality. He hopes and prays for their return. However, he decides that if they don't return, he'll surprise them by going to the city himself. The next day, Jiayun shares his dream of becoming a lion dancer with his friend Cat, hoping he will join him as a partner. Cat immediately shoots down the idea, pointing out their inability to even afford a lion head. Jiayun surprises Cat by revealing the lion head the girl gave to him. Initially suggesting to sell it, Cat changes his tune upon seeing the girl's photo. He gets so excited that his nose starts bleeding. Realizing the potential to meet beautiful girls in the competition, he decides to help Jiayun. Before they start practicing, they need a drummer. Cat takes Jiayun to his friend Doggy, who works at a meat shop. He is known for doing nothing but eating and sleeping while chopping meat. When Cat approaches Doggy about joining the lion dance team, Doggy refuses. He explains that his parents in the city can barely support him, forcing him to work to feed himself. As he speaks, his boss catches him eating meatballs and fires him on the spot. He initially feels down. However, upon learning that the competition organizers will provide lunch to the team members, he agrees to be the drummer. Swiftly, the trio pulls out their rickshaw and begins spreading the word about their entry into the lion dance games. They aim to secure sponsors for the necessary accessories and a drum. Unfortunately, luck isn't on their side, as the team whose leader was previously defeated by the girl is also present in the market. Upon hearing about Jian's participation, the rival team leader bursts into laughter, mocking him cruelly. He belittles Jian, claiming he'll forever remain a feeble cat that gets pushed around. With these words, he shatters the only lion head the trio possessed. The leader's mockery doesn't end there. He proceeds to ridicule Jian's parents, suggesting they're too ashamed to return due to insufficient earnings. Unable to tolerate the disrespect towards his parents, Jian stands up, ready to throw a punch. However, before his fist can reach the leader, he's kicked away. The entire opposing team joins in, ruthlessly beating the friends for no reason. After enduring the beating, their aspirations of becoming lion dancers are left shattered. As they prepare to leave the rooftop, their gaze falls on another team performing the lion dance. Helpless, they witness the team's vibrant energy, adorned in expensive costumes with an impressive drum. The memories of being bullied and humiliated flood back. Despite the discouragement, Jian refuses to surrender. The trio resolves not to tolerate humiliation again, but instead work tirelessly to match the skill level of the more accomplished team. The next day, they position themselves outside the coaching center, eager to become apprentices to the master. After a considerable wait, they notice a worker putting up a sign on the coaching center's door. The notice reveals that the master is away, and the shop will remain closed for the next 3 months. Seeing their disappointment, an elderly worker comes to their aid. He provides them with the address of another master renowned as the pride of all. Following the map, the friends embark on a journey to locate the master. They explore mountains, forests, and nearby waters, but their search yields no results. In the midst of their quest, Doggy accidentally falls into a river. Swiftly rescuing him, his friends work to remove the water from his stomach. With no luck in finding the master based on the map, they decide to bring the elderly man along. To their surprise, the master, named Chang, resides in the market, contrary to the elderly man's map. Chang makes a living selling salty fish and doesn't initially seem like the master of lion dance they were expecting. Doubting Chang's mastery, the friends decide to leave. Just as they're making their exit, Chang unexpectedly starts the music. He grabs a basket and uses it as a makeshift lion head. With every graceful move, he skillfully collects fish. Jian and the others are astonished by his extraordinary performance. However, Chang's display is abruptly interrupted when his wife smacks him with a fish, scolding him for wasting time. She firmly believes that having talent alone doesn't put food on the table. One must have a practical means of earning. Amidst the continuous fish hitting, she sends him to deliver the fish. Recognizing him as their potential mentor, the friends chase after him. After assisting him with delivering the fish, they then show him the pamphlet for the 6th Lion Dance Games. As he gazes at the page, memories of the good old days flood back. Unfortunately, the harsh reality hits when a customer angrily throws money at him for the delayed delivery. Disheartened, Chang departs, leaving the friends pondering how to persuade him to join their cause. As they persistently wait outside his shop, Chang recognizes that the friends aren't easily giving up. In response, he directs their attention to a lion dance team practicing nearby and challenges them to showcase their own talent. Jian uses a helmet as a makeshift lion head, Doggy employs his tummy as a drum, and Cat mirrors Jian's moves as his partner. However, Chang quickly realizes that they lack any knowledge of lion dance. Despite Chang's disappointment, the friends continue to follow him. They are determined to prove their potential. Urging Chang to give them a chance, Jian finally convinces him. Chang decides to help them but emphasizes that their aim requires physical strength. He hands each of them a fish, symbolizing the beginning of their journey to master the lion dance. As his wife, Jane strongly disapproves of Chang continuing lion dancing. He secretly teaches the kids while keeping it hidden. The elderly worker aids the kids in repairing their lion head. Chang initiates hard training, incorporating exercises such as running, swimming, and weightlifting. During a dinner with the couple, Kat inadvertently brings up their practice. Chang immediately rebukes him, mindful of Jane's dislike of the topic. As Jane gets up, Chang begins scolding Kat. However, Jaehyun assures him they'll vouch for him in front of his wife. As Jane approaches, the kids swiftly vanish, stating it's a family matter for the couple. Jane surprises Chang by presenting him with his costume pants from his 20s, expressing her support for his passion. She declares that she will handle the deliveries, allowing Chang to stay behind, watch over the store, and continue coaching the kids. Overwhelmed with emotion, Chang's eyes well up with tears as he feels the warmth of his wife's love and unwavering support. As Chang puts on his old pants, he transports the kids through his past. With his moves, he showcases how he was once the renowned legend of lion dance. As Jane watches, she remembers about when she used to defend Chang and believed wholeheartedly in his talent. However, after marriage, the harsh reality of needing a stable income led her to push Chang to abandon his passion and become a fish seller. Witnessing him laugh and share his love for lion dance with the kids, Jane realizes she can't strip away something he holds dear. As the team persists in their practice, the absence of a drum and costumes remains a challenge. Observing Doggy using his tummy as a makeshift drum, Chang decides to dip into his savings to resolve the issue. However, he can't locate his savings anywhere. In the midst of this, Jane approaches him and directs him to do the sorting of the third drawer. Opening the drawer, Chang discovers the savings inside. Jane then urges him to use the money to purchase the drum and costumes for the team. She emphasizes that since they don't have children of their own, they can treat Jaehyun, Doggy, and Kat as their own kids and take care of them. With the money in his pocket, Chang avoids today's practice and instructs the team to hop on the bike. Kat and Jaehyun effortlessly board the bike, but when Doggy tries, the bike shatters into pieces due to his weight. Arriving at the shop, the kids are astonished to find lion heads, drums, and costumes in various colors. After securing what they need, Chang sets up a match between his team, Salty Fish, and another blue team. Both teams are briefed on the rules. The first to catch the lettuce will win the match. Jaehyun and Kat confidently step onto the tables, but the seemingly innocent blue team surprises everyone by shaking the entire table with their jump. With a powerful attack, Jaehyun is on the edge of falling. However, Kat swiftly intervenes, helping him regain his balance. The lion is beating Jaehyun severely, while Doggy faces off against the opposing team's drummer. As the match concludes, Jaehyun and Kat are kicked off the table, while Doggy ends up beneath the drummer. The defeat leaves Jaehyun and his friends disheartened. However, Chang remains steadfast in boosting their spirits. He emphasizes that they can improve and triumph in future matches. The training intensifies, incorporating challenging exercises ranging from push-ups to weightlifting and running. Their perseverance pays off over time as they progressively become stronger and more skilled. As the day of the selection approaches, the kids grow anxious as Chang hasn't arrived yet. Unbeknownst to them, Chang is out buying refreshments for the team. Along the way, he witnesses a scene where a client is scolding Jane due to a late delivery. Upon learning that Chang has taken up coaching lion dance, the customer begins belittling him. Despite the negative comments and criticism, Jane steadfastly believes in her husband and his talent. Deeply affected by the negative comments, Chang decides to forego attending the match. Instead, he chooses to focus on making deliveries. However, Jane rebukes him for entertaining such thoughts. She expresses regret for not believing in him and for persuading him to abandon his ambitions. Now, she encourages him to live his life to the fullest, unhindered by anything. Before leaving for deliveries, she playfully instructs Chang to win the championship, or she will break his legs. A smile adorns her face. Returning to the grounds to support his team, Chang finds the kids disheartened. Despite the setback, he reassures them, expressing determination to try again next time. Just then, Jaehyun takes out a ticket, revealing that their team has indeed been selected for the games. Later that evening, as the kids and the couple enjoy dinner together, Jaehyun received news that his parents have returned. Overjoyed by the news, Jaehyun first visits the Buddha statue to express his gratitude for fulfilling his wish. However, upon returning home, his joy turns to despair as he finds his father lying unconscious on the bed. His mother informs him that his father fell from a structure and is now in a coma, with only a miracle capable of waking him up. Faced with this dire situation, Jaehyun decides to put his dreams on hold and support his family. He packs his bags, bidding farewell to his friends. He instructs them to work hard and promises to return as soon as he makes enough money. Despite attempting to raise their spirits, Jian himself feels disheartened. As the bus starts, his friends ride alongside on their rickshaw, providing motivational talk to lift his spirits. Jian begins working tirelessly on the construction site, drilling and screwing to earn a living. Simultaneously, the team receives funds from the game organizers, boosting their resources. Determined to contribute more, Jian takes up various jobs. He works as a waiter and a laborer carrying materials, and takes on any task that helps him earn extra income. Despite facing health setbacks, he remains steadfast and refuses to give up. His dedication leads him from being a delivery boy to carrying heavy sacks of grains, leaving even his feet sore from the strain. During a conversation with a new friend, Jian learns about a gig in Shanghai that pays double. Eager for the opportunity, he expresses interest in the job. When he calls his mother to share the news, she reveals that Doggy, Cat, and Chang have been saving a portion of their earnings from the organization for him. Overwhelmed with emotion, Jian is touched by the support he receives. Despite the fatigue from hard work in the city, Jian refuses to give up. He is fueled by determination and the support of his friends and family. While having dinner, Cat, Doggy, and Chang learn about the commencement of the Lion Dance Games. Despite being one person short due to Jian's absence, Chang decides to step in and participate. Determined to uphold the spirit of Lion Dance, they embrace the challenge together, with Chang taking on the role to fill Jian's spot in the competition. While delivering some boxes, Jian stumbles and falls to the ground. Jian, the girl who rescued him, passes by and offers him a ride to his delivery address. During the journey, she inquires if Jian has participated in the Lion Dance Games. Jian's lack of response leaves her disheartened, assuming he hasn't taken part. Jian then reveals that her parents didn't allow her to engage in lion dance, so she was excited to see someone with the same name compete. As she drops Jian off at his destination, she calls out to him and expresses that he is meant to be a lion dancer. Later that night, due to rain, Jian is delayed in delivering food. Some lion dancers mock him, scolding him for the late delivery. The team leader goes a step further, throwing money at him in addition to ridiculing him. When labeled a loser by the team, Jian defiantly asserts that he is not one of them. On the other hand, Chan, Doggy, and Cat have arrived in the same city for the match. Meanwhile, Jian is unable to bear the ridicule from the other lion dance team. Fueled by anger, he channels his emotions into practicing the lion dance. He finds solace and a renewed sense of vitality in the movements. The next day, Jian and his friends pass by the location where the competition is taking place. Despite having a bus to catch, the friend suggests they take a moment to see what's happening. Jian hesitates, but the friend insists that the station isn't far away. Over 100 teams have gathered to compete in the 6th Lion Dance Games. The first round of the tournament kicks off, where each team is required to perform a freestyle lion dance to the beat of the drum. Judges will eliminate half of the teams based on their performances. As the drumbeat starts, every team showcases their signature lion dance moves. Strategic and patient, Chang stays still, conserving his strength for the perfect moment to captivate the judge's attention. Once he seizes the moment, he begins his moves. While Doggy introduces the team with his flag, Chang and Cat execute a synchronized flip. They capture everyone's attention and earn praise. As the first round concludes, Chang's team, the Salty Fish, is successfully selected to advance to the next round. Recognizing Salty Fish as a tough team, other participating teams decide to collaborate to eliminate them. In the second round, the challenge involves embroidery ball snatching with 4 lanes. Each lane has only 1 embroidery ball at the finish line, and the team that secures the ball advances to the next round. Teams are allowed to send a maximum of 2 lions. With just 1 lion available, Salty Fish faces the risk of being defeated this time. As the game begins, Jian helplessly watches as other teams start winning their respective lanes. Chang's team attempts to enter their lane, but it's crowded, and they face opposition from all the other teams. Amid this challenge, Jian joins as the second lion. His timely intervention helps Salty Fish overcome the obstacles, and they successfully secure the embroidery ball. They are successfully advanced to the next round. Among the winners is the team that initially broke their first lion head. Surprisingly, the leader of that team praises Jian for his extraordinary moves during the embroidery ball snatching round. In the audience, Jian spots the girl who played a significant role in reigniting his passion for lion dancing. the semifinal round kicks off with a one-on-one duel between two teams. The competition involves lettuce picking, with an array set up on the stage. Contestants must complete the task without damaging the array, and the first team to obtain 3 heads of lettuce will emerge victorious. The semifinal unfolds, and the team from Jiayun's village is swiftly eliminated. On the other hand, Jiayun emerges victorious against his competing team. He secures a spot for Team Salty Fish in the finals. Jiayun and his friends celebrate their success, reveling in the achievement. The final showdown is set between Team Salty Fish and Team Limitless, the very team that had ridiculed Jiayun during his food delivery. The final competition takes place on a traditional long bench array. While these benches may appear harmless, maintaining balance is a difficult challenge. The match promises to be a tough battle for Team Salty Fish. As the final begins, both teams showcase their skills. One team excels in strength, while the other displays impressive agility. Before Team Limitless can secure the flower, Team Salty Fish executes a swift kick, disrupting their opponent's efforts. In a tense moment, Team Limitless momentarily loses balance, but they quickly recover. The team leader then resorts to a ruthless move, crushing Jiayun's foot and causing significant pain. Both teams end up falling from the bench, but they manage to grab onto the bench with their legs. Hanging upside down, the flower dangles in between them. As the match concludes, both teams have managed to secure some flowers. It results in a tie. The competition enters overtime, which will involve using stakes from the exhibition match. Each team is tasked with performing a lion dance on the tallest stake array in the history of the tournament. The blue stake, the tallest among them, stands at a towering 16 meters, and the distance between stakes is twice as far as conventional arrays. This overtime challenge becomes a true test of stamina for both teams as they prepare to showcase their lion dance skills on this demanding stage. Team Limitless starts their performance with style, hopping onto the stake array. They gracefully navigate the water splash. The team progresses smoothly, reaching the last stake, grabbing the flower, and completing their performance flawlessly. Now, it's Team Salty Fish's turn, but a hurdle stands in their way. Jiayun's foot is bleeding from the earlier injury inflicted by Team Limitless. Despite using band-aids, Jiayun continues to endure considerable pain. Undeterred, Jiayun refuses to give up. He displays remarkable determination and a decision to fight till the very end. Team Salty Fish flawlessly hops onto the stakes, beginning their lion dance performance with a display of extraordinary skill and determination. Jiayun's unwavering willpower is evident to everyone, evoking a deep emotional response from the audience. As Doggy plays the drum, Cat and Jiayun execute their best performance. Despite the apparent flawlessness of Jiayun's dance, his foot bears the weight of his body and continues to bleed. His bloody footprints leave a mark on the stakes. In the midst of their performance, their lion head tears off and falls into the water. Undeterred, Jiayun steps onto the 16-meter-tall stake, but Doggy stumbles. With Jiayun's assistance, Doggy manages to stay on the stake. They turn an unexpected situation into a moment of light-hearted performance. Instead of proceeding to the last stake to finish the round, Jiayun pauses for a moment and gazes at the sky's pillar. It becomes apparent that Jiayun intends to jump onto it, and other teams stand up to encourage and cheer him on. The atmosphere becomes charged with anticipation and support as Jiayun prepares for this daring leap. The sky's pillar holds a special significance for Jiayun, reminiscent of a photo he once took with his dad. Suddenly, the screws of the sky's pillar start to loosen due to a high wind. Doggy and members of other teams step up to hold it in place. Meanwhile, Jiayun takes over Doggy's place. As the drumbeat begins, drummers from all the teams join in solidarity. They drum together to support Team Salty Fish in this pivotal moment. Jiayun gathers himself for the final move. As Cat pushes him away, Jiayun approaches the sky's pillar with the grace of a lion. It symbolizes the finale of his journey and the expression of his worth to the world. Although he falls into the water, he manages to place his lion head onto the sky's pillar. Hearing the match commentary, Jiayun's father shows a subtle sign of improvement. His finger moves slightly, indicating that he is emerging from the coma and on the path to recovery. Beyond winning the match and its prize, Q has also won the hearts of many and made his parents immensely proud through his relentless hard work and unwavering determination. The victory goes beyond the competition, becoming evidence of the power of resilience, dedication, and the relentless spirit of Team Salty Fish.